Is anybody out there? Can anybody hear me? Is there anybody listening? Can anybody hear me? Hello? Okay. There's something I'm conflicted about, okay? There's something I'm conflicted about, and I need to talk about it because tomorrow it's sort of like I have to make a decision. Okay. I don't know if I want to talk about this already because I don't know if there's that many people in here right now. Because I don't know if I want to explain myself a bunch of times. Okay. Okay, so listen. So, allegedly, I'm getting my Switch tomorrow, right? And so, my journey begins tomorrow. Now, okay, so here's the thing. Here's the conflict, okay? So this has to do with the Breath of the Wild and potential speedrunning. And it feels like soon I have to make this decision because, you know, I have my Master Edition box and it's unopened. And I think it is kind of like a collector's item. And tonight I learned some new information, okay? I learned that apparently, allegedly, the download version of Breath of the Wild for the Switch does save like 1 second per loading zone or something like that. So it's almost like there's a little bit of like arbitrary time save by getting the digital version, so like rebuying the game again digitally, which would also allow me to play the game without opening the box, which is like a collector's item, which I guess appreciates in value, but just like the concept of it being a collector's item, and it being boxed is kind of like the best form it can be in. Now there's a lot this is a really complicated issue, okay? Wait, sorry, Big Zips, what do you mean? Well, you know, on one case it's like the cartridge, and the other case... Yeah, I know, you walrus, I know. Okay, this is a complicated issue. There's a lot I haven't explained yet, okay? But, that's kind of the basics of it. It's sort of like... Now here's the thing though, like using the Sheikah Slate carrying case seems kind of cool to do. Although I think most of the time I wouldn't bring it with me. Okay, that's the thing too. Okay, so... Okay, let me delve into this, okay? Let me delve into this. Allegedly, the German Wii U version digital download would technically be the speediest loading time / language / whatever for, say, like just beating the game as fast as you can. Allegedly. Yeah, I mean, I'm not, normally I don't care about collecting things, but this feels kind of different a little bit. But okay, so regarding the Wii U digital version being really fast, I plan on playing this game on the Switch. I plan on playing it in English, and I plan on playing it docked, and all three of those things are potentially slower, but depending on what my goal is, or like how I want to challenge myself or what I'm trying to do, it sort of doesn't matter that it's slower. But this cartridge thing, saving 1 second, I feel like I'm on the fence about it. It's sort of like, would I prefer the digital version? And in a way, the answer to that is yes, I would prefer the digital version. I think that I would. But also, I don't know, because it's a collector's item, it's sort of like I don't want to open it in a way. So I'm almost tempted to buy the digital version, but if I say that I'm doing that for time save, I'm also conflicting myself because I'm also probably playing it on English, which is probably slower, and I'm playing Switch version, which is probably slower. And so, should I get the digital version or should I just open the box? And like, regarding the Wii U version, I think there's going to be a lot of people with homebrew, like pirating. See, apparently you don't actually have to import like a European Wii U or a Japanese Wii U. You could just like literally homebrew your Wii U, which is like easier now. It's almost like the Wii Virtual Console, how like everyone got like Japanese Ocarina of Time and that became kind of like a standard. I think that there's going to be a lot of people like pirating the European version or maybe the Japanese version, depending if that's different. But so I mean, I think I want to play it on the Switch, and I think that I want to play it in English, and I want to play it docked so I can capture it, obviously. And those three things slow it down, and the cart would slow down a little bit too, but I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted. Should I just like buy the game again when I get the Switch and download it and leave the box unopened and like put it in my fucking closet and never touch it? Normally I'm not like this. Normally I just open it and use the stuff, and like 20 years later when it's worth a bunch of money, I don't have it in good condition anymore and it's just been worn out and used. And normally I don't care. But now I'm like, well, should I get the download? Which would save a couple seconds maybe. And also, no, see, it's not about, it wouldn't ruin my casual experience, although in a way it would like kind of take away from like the kind of the fun of like opening the box and like having these different things, the carrying case and like the coin. Fuck the time save. See, that's interesting. It's also, I don't think there's an in-game timer. I didn't confirm this. Like, if you beat the game, does it tell you your time? If it does, that changes a lot. Actually, I'm gonna go ask about that, actually. Does an in-game timer exist at all? Like, if you finish the game, is there like an end time? I doubt it, question mark. No, apparently the Wii U download version saves a chunk of time. But also changing it to German saves a chunk of time as well. And maybe using Amiibo would save a chunk of time. And it's complicated. This is a very like nested thing. There's a lot of angles to look at this from. I'm just feeling kind of conflicted about opening that box and playing with the cartridge. The Master Edition is here. The Switch is not here yet. The Switch is coming tomorrow, hopefully. Well, if it saves any time at all, that's something. But I'm just feeling conflicted. I'm conflicted. I kind of want to play English Switch, right? Docked English Switch. Do I care if it's the cartridge or the digital version? Should I care? Should I care? And should I care about opening the box? I can't decide. It's so hard for me to figure this out. What if I regret opening it, you know? What if I'm like, I open it and then I use the cart and then I'm like, I might get the digital one anyway just to save a second, even though I could save more time by switching off of English. There's so many, I don't know, it's arbitrary. It's arbitrary. I am beating myself up. I'm beating myself up a lot. Yes, digital apparently does save a little time. Do I need the time save? Well, it depends on what are my priorities? Like, what are my priorities? Is my goal to play casually first? Yes. Just open it. I'm tempted to, but I'm also tempted to just download the digital one and then like never open it. See, the frames per second, I think it does matter because it's actually a legitimate slowdown where it just repeats the prior frame. It doesn't like skip frames, you know what I mean? I think it displays every frame, but it's like there's slowdown. And if you played it undocked, that would reduce slowdown, which would be faster, and I don't want to do that. And so, and if I really cared about the time save, then I would just homebrew my Wii U and get the German Wii U version and use that once it gets more like kind of serious, which is not out of the question eventually, but I don't know if that's actually something I'm interested in doing. I don't know if I care about that. It's like, what are my priorities? I don't even know yet because I haven't gone on this adventure yet. But I feel like by committing to opening that box, I've already made like a permanent decision, and I have to make this decision tomorrow. This is something I have to do tomorrow. So like, I'm conflicted right now. Well, allegedly German is faster because of the voice acting, apparently, during the intro cutscene or something. I don't know. Apparently. How do I know I want to run the game if I haven't played it? I don't know. I just think that I'm gonna love this game. I think that it's what's gonna happen. So, what if I'm like, I open it, I use the cartridge for a while, and then I'm like, and then I'm conflicted if I should get the digital version or if I should like play the Wii U version. Stop second guessing everything I do. This is a permanent decision. I'm super psyched out. I'm super psyched out. I'm gonna play English. I'm gonna play English, okay? I'm gonna play Switch docked English. Should I care if it's the cart or the digital though? That's like a question mark for me. And should I care if I open the Master Edition box or not? Because it's like a collector's item. I'm very conflicted. In a way, it's like, oh my god, it's so confusing. I don't know. Okay. But listen, Shinator, even if I completely disregard speedrunning entirely, I could get the digital version to preserve the box though, regardless of speedrunning. Why would I care about the cartridge if I don't care about the other things? There's a part of me that cares a little bit. I don't know why. It's weird. This is so like nested in like philosophy, honestly. Docked Switch English. Open the box. It doesn't have to be open though. I could keep it closed and have docked Switch English. And I'm gonna get DLC right away, and I'm interested in Amiibo too. I'm curious about Amiibo. You thought of a reason to keep the box? See, I usually don't care about collectibles. It's just this game feels kind of important in a way. Do you mean wouldn't open the box only if I'm planning on selling it? Because it'd be more valuable if I never opened it. If I'm on the fence, I'll feel better if I play it safe and get the download. But then what if I'm like, why did I spend all this money on the download when I want to check out my Sheikah Slate and my coin and shit? The box on eBay is $400 to $700. Are you serious? That's insane. You're telling me that I have something worth like $400 to $700 just sitting on my chair right now? Not, I'm sure it's like a unopened box is worth 700, right? Or maybe 400 unopened. I don't know what the fuck to do. Nintendo has to make this a little tricky for me. I don't know if it will be cheaper though. I think it's like, well, special edition is not master edition. I have master edition. It's different. It's more rare and like, I'm tempted to not open it. I'm also tempted to open it though. I know, I have time to decide. I just don't know what my decision is. And like, if I did have the digital version of Breath of the Wild on Switch, then that would be the fastest Switch version, period, because I could always change the language later if I cared to. Although, technically speaking, finding a way to capture the undocked would probably be faster too, which is not something I'm really interested in. Do you know what I mean? So there's all these like conflicting like values. It's very complicated. And truly, if I truly cared about speed, if I truly cared, right? If I cared about version difference speed, okay? Then I would fucking homebrew my Wii and get the German, European, whatever version, right? Right? The digital version for Wii U. If I truly cared about the version speed, right? So in a way, it's like I don't, because I want to play it on the Switch. And I want to play it in English, and I want to play it docked. But then the cartridge versus digital thing is a little bit like, it's making my brain hurt. I can't even decide what to do, especially considering that the Master Edition is like this rare collector's thing. Master Edition of Breath of the Wild, it's like, it comes with a bunch of collector's item stuff. There's barely a loss if I go digital. I guess it's like a $60 like investment or something, right? I could keep it closed. I could just shelve the damn thing and like just download it tomorrow when I get my Switch. I would shell out another $60 by doing that. But to be honest, that money would, okay, if it's only about the money though, that money would be made up. I don't care about the money thing too much. It's just like, well, I don't know. It would be kind of cool to have a boxed Breath of the Wild Master Edition in like 20 years. That'd actually be kind of cool. God damn, it's so hard to decide what to do. It's actually insane. Wait, why C. Vivian? How do you know that? Well, from what I've heard though, from what I've heard thus far, the Wii U digital version is faster. Significantly, apparently. Which is strange. I don't understand. Why not get digital when and if I decide to worry about the speed of it? Because I have to make a committal decision. Like, if I open it, that's a commitment. I can't unopen the box. Do you know what I mean? Buy another Master Edition. Nah, see, that seems pointless to buy another Master Edition. Well, if I really wanted, like, to play with, like, the items inside so much, I don't care too much. Like, I don't know, it might be cool to look at the coin and, like, use the case or whatever, although I don't think I'll be carrying it too much. I think for the most part I'll be playing it here in my apartment. Yeah, if I open it, it loses value, that's true. But I don't know if I care that much about, like, the other bonus items, kind of. It's like, I could just get the digital one. Yeah, see, like, I'm tempted to download Breath of the Wild tomorrow on the Switch and, like, shelve the Master Edition as a collector's item. Do I plan on ever selling it? I don't know. I'm just so conflicted because I don't know where my values lie. Like, I don't know what I want to do. I think a part of me would be pleased to have the digital version purely for the one. Okay, for two reasons. One, apparently it's like 1 second faster per loading zone or something, so you save a little time if I cared to speedrun the Switch version, which I probably do. But you could simply categorize them differently, like, oh, this is a cart speedrun and this is a digital speedrun. Or you could even calculate the difference in time and not even, like, care. It's like, there's so many aspects and angles to this. I don't know what to do. And it just kind of hit me. I had a conversation recently about this stuff where it sounds like maybe a bunch of speedrunners would start, like, homebrewing their Wii U's and, like, getting the European version simply for, like, the single fastest version of the game, and, like, if I'm only caring about the like the 1 second bonus or whatever with, like, digital Switch, putting out that money almost seems, like, foolish in a way. But there's also the aspect of opening the box, which, like, depreciates the value, and I don't know if I care too much to play with, like, the... Oh my god, it's so crazy. See, some too. I think regarding, like, speed philosophy, some people agree with you, and therefore I think some people will pirate the Wii U European version or whatever for, like, maximum speed benefit. I know it is kind of nonsense. It is, because there's gonna be a lot of people playing Breath of the Wild who don't have a Wii U and they don't care about fucking, like, modding their Wii U and, like, pirating the game just to, like, play it in German with faster loading times. A lot of people probably don't give a shit. And for me, I plan on not giving that much of a shit. Like, I plan on kind of playing the Switch version and playing it docked and playing it in English. Like, that's what I am interested in doing. But when it comes to cartridge versus digital and opening the box versus not opening the box, I'm, like, incredibly conflicted. Well, okay, if I have, like, good streams, Ridewag, the money would probably... I don't really care that much about money. Like, I don't. Okay. Okay, here's the choice to let you know. This is the choice. Tomorrow, open the box, go through the contents, show off the contents on the stream, take the Switch cartridge, fucking maybe stick it on my tongue or maybe not, and then shove it into the Switch, and turn it on and play the game. That depreciates the value, and also the cartridge may be a tiny bit slower, which is kind of doesn't have to be a priority, because I could just say, oh well, I'm running it Switch English docked cart, and you're running it Switch English digital docked, and that is that. So depending on what your priorities are and like what your philosophy is, it kind of changes the outlook. The other option is to simply shelve the box. Let it be a collector's item that I have possession of, and don't play with the toys inside, and don't lick the Switch cartridge, because then I would go purchase the game a second time as a digital copy, get it on my system, which also gives me the bonus of saving like 1 second per loading zone or whatever. Those are the two options. Those are the two options, and I can't decide. I can't decide. Wait a minute. Oh my god, we just got a wonderful video. This is amazing. Okay, look at this. Are you ready for this? Perfect. This is amazing. This is exactly what we needed. All right. I'm about to show you what I'm talking about. I'm about to show you what I'm talking about. Are you ready for this? I don't even know if you're ready for this. Okay. I don't even know if you're ready. Maybe you're not ready. Oh my god. What is this? What is this? Oh my god. Wait, is it over? Wait. Oh wait, here we go. Okay. Oh no, don't, no, interact. Back, replay. Okay. What are we looking at here? What are we looking at? Okay, so we start the video talking to, no, we're entering into a shrine, or we're exiting a shrine, something. Okay, we're in a shrine, or we're exiting the shrine, okay? Exiting the shrine, back to the plateau. Here's the Wii U digital. Here's the Switch digital, and here's the Switch cart. Okay. So now we're going back to the overworld. And you can see the loading bar covering, like, going through the logo. The Wii U digital version is like insane. And then I guess that was a cut. That was a cut to show a different loading. This is after, I guess, you talk to the end of the shrine person or something. Wait a minute. The card went faster. Wait, what? Wait a minute, what? Oh wait, does it vary? I'm so confused. What am I looking at? Well, okay, you say the Wii U frame rate will probably eat more frames over time. I don't know. Okay, you know what? Like, maybe this is an unsolved mystery. Maybe we're jumping to conclusions too quickly, and like, okay, wait, hold on. There's a description here. Example 1. The Wii U Digital is 1.83 seconds faster than Switch Digital. Wii U Digital, 3.36 seconds faster than Switch Cards. Switch Digital is 1.53 seconds faster than Switch Cart. Okay, example 2. Wii U Digital is 4.2 seconds faster than both of them, I guess. I guess it was like a tie or something, or really close. I don't know. I don't know what to think. Maybe this is like unsolved mystery and like I'm like judging too fast. I'm surprised I look so cute tonight, honestly, because like I don't know, I didn't use any makeup today, and like for some reason in this dark lighting I just look really good. Why think, just play? Because there's complications. Consider that the Master Edition, if I open it, then it's like not as much of a collector's item anymore. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so cute right now. I looked in the mirror earlier and like my hair was weird and I was like feeling kind of bad, but I'm feeling good now. You didn't know I was so concerned about Breath of the Wild speedrun. Well, it's like I am, but like I'm also, I want to go on my adventure, and like I don't want to like be a total slave to like version difference shit. Like I used to be, you know, I got the IQ version of Ocarina of Time. I used to prioritize the fastest version, and it's kind of arbitrary. It's kind of like it doesn't have to be a priority. It doesn't have to be the focus, but there's still complications. Okay, so Dragonbane is telling me right now, in a 120 shrine run, the Wii U version would save like 15 minutes just on the shrines because of this loading time difference. So like, should I care if I get like the if I plan on playing on the Switch anyway? Should I care about like I don't know. See, this is all about philosophy. This is all about philosophy. This is like philosophical and subjective, and like there's like mixed signals, and it's hard to, I don't know what the hell to do. I don't know if I should open Breath of the Wild Master Edition and play on cart, or just buy the digital Switch version, or if I should care. I did so many typos. I do have a Wii U, but I plan on playing Switch for now. Yes, I guess homebrew makes that not an issue. Can I show the Master Edition box? Okay. This is a collector's item, unopened. It's amazing. And so if I open it, what do I do? I don't know. Oh my god. Is 2:27 the fastest time currently? I haven't even played the damn game yet. I don't know if I'm a collector. Open it live right now, then all my problems will be gone. That's funny. Wait, hold on. A Twitter poll. Don't tell me about the run so much. I don't want to really know spoilers. It's just cool to know the time. I don't know. Open and live right now. This is what people are telling me. Open it and lick it. Okay, I'm getting like mixed messages here about like the cart and the digital version being kind of inconsistent. Apparently people are doing tests and like sometimes the cartridge might be faster. I don't even know if that's something I care, but people tends to agree that the Wii U version is faster regardless. So maybe I shouldn't even care about the cartridge thing. Maybe it really simply comes down to depreciating the value and the collector's bask in the collector amazingness of my epic box that I leave in my closet for 20 years. Do you know what I mean? Apparently the cartridge has been slower most of the time, but it's very small. Oh, really? Okay, Gymnast is telling me that if the game lags, it actually does skip frames and it doesn't slow them down, which means that frame rate dips wouldn't matter, which means that playing docked on the Switch would not matter for the speed of the run, which also means that then it would come down to language and cart versus digital on the Switch. But of course the Wii U version is going to be faster regardless. Assuming the loading time shit is like what people are telling me, which I think they're probably right about it. This is insane. Just get the homebrew Wii U version later for serious runs. I mean, if I was to adhere to that, that's fine, but that still doesn't solve the issue about opening the box though. Like, oh my god. I don't know. I'm a very silly person. Do I want to open it? I'm kind of uh I'm sort of This is so funny. This is so funny. I don't know. Cosmetic. Okay, disregarding everything to do with speedrunning, disregarding tiny loading advantages, like minuscule difference or whatever, regarding like Switch cart versus Switch digital, disregarding that entirely, although I think the digital is a little faster, but like disregarding that entirely, there is a dilemma with like opening the box or not. Oh yeah, patches. I think that wouldn't the patch data be like part of like a update when you like even with the cart, wouldn't the patch data like end up on the system or something? I don't know. And I kind of don't care if they patch it a bunch. Like that's another thing. Like I kind of want to play on the Switch. I kind of want to play in English. I kind of want to play it docked. And I kind of want to play the latest patch with DLC. And I want to utilize Amiibo if possible, probably. So there's like a whole bunch of factors. Oh yeah, the DLC is in the 1.1 patch. Well, there you go. There you go. Let's do a straw poll. This doesn't necessarily affect my decision, but like... Okay. I'm about to link this shit. uh... It seems that more people want me to open it, but like a fourth of the viewers think I should shelve it and buy the digital version. Or even more than a fourth. And I am tempted. I think I'm kind of almost like 50-50 split. I feel like I'm kind of like 50-50. Why did I buy it in the first place? I don't even know. I was just like, I want the master. This is like the ultimate edition. I want it. And then now that we've come to the point where it's like time to open it, and then also learning a little bit how the digital probably saves a little bit of time in like speedrunning. Although Wii U saves a lot more probably. It just sort of makes it confusing for me to understand what to do. And like from what Gymnast just told me, I think playing the game docked with the frame rate dips wouldn't even affect the time, because apparently it actually skips frames. It doesn't slow down. I think it literally skips frames. That means that if the frame rate dips in a higher resolution, it doesn't affect the time. So that means I can sort of like guilt-free play the game docked on the Switch and not worry about like someone else with the Switch saving time by playing it off of like a fucking handheld mode with like a camera pointed at it or something. But if what I care about is the time, then the Wii U version is faster because of loading times. And I kind of plan on playing it English anyway, although that can always be changed later. But like, I know that the Switch version seems to be slower though, from what everyone's saying, just due to loading times. If I care about such thing, then I could switch to the Wii U version, but I don't know if I care about that or not. So if I don't care about that, then should I care about the digital versus physical? Maybe not. Maybe not. Apparently the digital Wii U version loads faster, like kind of significantly. That's what I've heard. And I think that the difference between Switch Cart versus Switch Digital in terms of speed is very, it's it's not huge difference. It seems that the difference between Wii U and Switch is like much bigger. Uh, what's even the point of keeping a box in my house? Cause what if in like 20 years I have this awesome unboxed like, you know, Breath of the Wild is like the best Zelda game, and it becomes like the new like legendary game, which it seems to kind of becoming. It seems like it's there, honestly. And like to have that very limited master edition in perfect condition many years later just seems like a cool thing to have, kind of. But it would also be cool to open it and mess with the stuff inside, I guess. But I don't even care that much about it, and like I'm almost leaning towards not opening it. You know what I mean? It's hard for me to decide what to do. Maybe Pixel, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, don't think about it from a money perspective so much. Although I guess the word value does make sense though, because it'll be like a rare item, you know? How much is a sealed Ocarina of Time worth? See, it shouldn't even be about money though. Like, I don't think the not opening is all money. Is it though? Is it? I don't think I care about money. But I guess having a rare item is kind of cool. And I guess that goes into value because it would be worth a lot of value if it was super well collected or taken care of or whatever, but I don't know. I see. Yeah, Sullen Hero, it's kind of more like that. It's kind of more like I have a sealed Master Edition, but I don't know if I should care. Why does it matter if it's sealed or not? Never been opened? That's... I guess that just simply makes it more rare, because a lot of them will be opened, right? And unless you're like specifically setting out to collect it and not use it, and like I feel like I could go without playing with the replica Master Sword, and without playing with the statue thing, and without playing with the Sheikah coin thing, and without playing with the Sheikah slate thing or whatever, or this in the CD. I don't even have a CD player, so it's like a lot of the stuff inside of it, it's sort of like, I guess there's that map too, right? The stuff inside of it, it's almost like I would kind of mostly just use the game cartridge anyway. And like, I don't know. That's why there's a little bit of temptation just to get the digital version, which also gives me a bonus of like saving a minuscule amount of time on my Switch version speedruns. Oh, I'm learning about Amiibo right now. I'm interfacing with the Breath of the Wild community. I'm learning a lot right now. Apparently there's like a you can download an amiibo to an NFC tag and then scan. I don't know, it seems like there's probably ways to like use amiibo multiple times per day. Or at least like have all the amiibo. Or does this thing allow you to like avoid apparently there's like some amiibo. It reminds me of like a Game Shark or something. Well, it's not really the same thing. It's like you can spoof amiibo data, so you don't have to actually have the actual amiibo, but you can just like buy this thing that like lets you have any amiibo loaded on it, basically. I'm trying to understand how amiibo work in Breath of the Wild regarding like resetting the 24-hour time limit. Yeah, I want to know if... Okay, does anyone know this? This game's out and people have it. I want to know if you create a new file and use an amiibo, and then you exit out of the file, and then you create a new file, and then you use the same amiibo again. Does that avoid the 24-hour time limit? Also, apparently the Switch version takes longer to read the amiibo. There might be like a security reason for that. Well, okay. Regarding the amiibo in Breath of the Wild, you can only use them once every 24 hours, but we don't know what that means though. I wonder if someone will test it. Well, any percent is probably faster on Wii U regardless though, Grokky, because of loading times. Like, it seems the Wii U version is faster for like everything, probably. Wait a minute. No. No. Delete. Apparently there's one amiibo that I'm like... hold on. I can't spell. Edit. Yeah, what about the Russian language? Is that not part of the European version? How the fuck do you get a Wii U Russian version? Ah, God, so much information. Oh my God, I'm like doing so much shit at once. Fa la 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 la. Fa la la. Okay. I have to buy an amiibo. I'm proceeding to check out. Place your order. Your order has been placed. Okay. I don't know. There might be another amiibo that I want too. There might be another one. There might be... Okay, I have 11 Breath of the Wild amiibo total. Like, on the way. Total. And there might be 12. I can wait and find out. It's not... What amiibo am I buying right now? Okay. I'm buying the Link Smash amiibo, which does something apparently, and they didn't say that it did anything. That makes me wonder. I have Ganon and Link though, or sorry, I have Ganon and Zelda. And so if those do something, then that's another 2. There's potentially as many as 14 amiibo that do something. Uh, I mean, I have some money saved up, Crows. Yeah, the Nest Link gives you barrels, sometimes containing money or like other shit maybe. Well, I don't know. SW4J. I don't even know much about the game yet. I haven't played it. I'm waiting to play it tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow. I started this stream because I wanted to know if I should. I'm like kind of learning a bit about the game right now, talking to some people. But I am conflicted about if I should open Master Edition or just like save it as a collector's item. It is kind of like hoarding. That's kind of a good point. Well, I don't know. Depends how you look at it. It's sort of like I bought it and then I don't use it. That's kind of weird. I'm not much of a collector. This feels like this rare special thing though. It's sort of like, do I just utilize it or do I think it's like precious and want to just get the digital version to get that extra like second of time save per loading zone or whatever too, or less than that even probably. Some loading zones seem like the cartridge is actually faster, so there's some like variance there too. And like I don't know, who knows what'll happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's just like, do I want to preserve the Master Edition or do I want to just open it and enjoy what's inside of it? I just can't figure it out. That's the dilemma. I just said the dilemma. Whether I open the Master Edition and play on the cart, or if I just like keep it closed and download the game. Digital Switch version. I mean, that's true, D-Girl. I mean, okay, I don't think it would be a big deal for me to dump another $60 on the digital version. I don't think that's a big deal. The collectorness has to happen organically, but consider that the game is probably like the best Zelda game thus far in the history of Zelda, and like a lot of people think it's like, oh, one of the best games of all time. It's amazing, and like it's like a big release. It's like a uh, I haven't played it yet. I think it's gonna be my favorite Zelda game. I think it will be, but I haven't played it. I can't tell you that it will be. I just kind of think it's gonna be really good. No, Victor, this is like the first time I've actually considered it. This is the first time I've actually considered keeping it like unopened. Um, well, I guess Ocarina of Time is my number one, and Wind Waker is my number two. And then I'd say Twilight Princess, and then Majora's Mask, probably. Actually, Twilight Princess HD, and then Majora's Mask, because I enjoyed HD, and I never really got into the original that much, so it's kind of arbitrary, but why would I open it in a few months, though? Why would I do that? Like, if I decide to, like, collect it and keep it in condition, unopened condition, just have it boxed, like, unopened, if I decide to do that, then I would just download the digital game and then never open the box, pretty much. Well, it's not buying another one, it's buying the digital version, which apparently would also give me a tiny benefit with Switch version speedruns if I care about that. Although, from what I'm hearing, if I cared about like version advantage, then I would just play the Wii U version and pirate like the European copy of it. Do you know what I mean? Did I get an external SD card? No. Does that matter for a download version? Wait a minute. There's like system memory, right? Like I don't have to have an SD card, right? I know some people are getting SD cards, but I thought that was so they could have like a lot of games digitally. Like, I think Breath of the Wild fits on the system memory, doesn't it? Or like the built-in. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it takes up like half the capacity, but still, it's not required. I'm not gonna really play other games so much. It depends on how much enjoyment I would get out of the extra stuff in the box. I mean, it'd be kind of cool to look at the map a little bit, but I don't feel like I don't feel like I have to. What am I leaning towards doing right now? I think there's kind of a part of me leaning a little bit towards not opening it and buying the game a second time, digital copy, which is maybe kind of silly. Maybe it's silly, but I don't know. I think I'm a little bit leaning towards that. Like, considering what's in the box, okay, I get the experience of licking the cartridge, which I don't particularly care about. I get to look at the map. Don't I don't know. I would probably just look at it like once or twice and like I guess it could be a poster or something maybe, but like I don't know what I would do with that really. And then there's the CD. I don't have a CD player. I don't have a CD drive. I can't listen to it. And it's probably going to be uploaded. The music files are going to be uploaded. Okay. Then there's the coin. I think the coin seems kind of cool actually. But I can live without a coin, like a special coin. I can live without that. And then finally, there's the Master Sword replica thing, the statue, which apparently is not super exciting. Is there anything else in the box? I forgot if there's anything else. Like, well, I'm probably never gonna have kids though, superpower. If I get a second copy, wouldn't it have to be the EU version? Okay, no, cosmetic, no, listen. Okay, okay, for the Switch, you can change the region at will, which means that I could play it in Russian or Japanese or German or whatever on the Switch. Although I plan on playing it in English, which is slower, but I plan on playing it in English regardless because I don't care. Because I would prefer to play it in English. But the digital version of the Switch does save a little time maybe. But on the Wii U, it's not region free. And so, well, you can change to a couple languages. If you have the European version, then you can get like German, which supposedly has like faster voice acting. And the Wii U digital version apparently has the fastest loading times. And so if you're trying to go for pure speed due to version advantage or whatever, then it seems that homebrewing my Wii U and then pirating like the European version is probably the way to go, which would not require another purchase anyway, I guess. I kind of see myself as maining the Switch version though, like Switch English. And despite that being slower, there's still a part of me that wants that to be the fastest, like I kind of want the digital version of that, kinda. I don't know, I'm like, there's so many angles here. And I found out a good piece of news recently, just recently. Apparently the frame rate dips don't affect the time, because apparently it does skip the frames. So I know I think okay. Does anyone think I'm fucking up by shelving the box? Does anyone think that's like kind of spoiled or weird or like whatever? Maybe I shouldn't care about your opinion at all, but it's like, is that weird to me to like, within the 2-minute window that Amazon lets you get the Master Edition, I fucking snipe it and I get it and like I have this item, and then instead of enjoying it, I just fucking shove it in my closet and keep it boxed, and then I download the game for $60. Is that fucking weird? I think I kind of want to do that. I think I'm leaning towards that. I think I'm kind of leaning towards that. Well, it's not about selling the box later so much. Don't think of it from like a money perspective so much. It's more like a cool collector's item, which has rarity, which technically has value, but it's more about like I don't know, it feels like a little piece of history and I kind of have it and it's like cool. And I feel like opening it is like kind of tainting it a little bit. I'm not, so funny. I've never been a collector. I've never collected like shit. The only reason I have these amiibo are because they have functionality in the game. You know that? Like I don't collect shit really. I don't collect shit. The games that I bought, all the games that I ever bought, I bought them because I wanted to play them. I never bought shit to collect it. But this feels kind of different to me. This feels like it's such an important game. This is such like this cool edition of it that's like rare, and it's like it's sort of like I want to just box it and just like not open it. Is that weird? I think I'm really leaning towards downloading the game tomorrow. Yeah, I know, Shmario. I think I'm leaning towards that. Buy another Masters Edition. I don't... The only point of me buying another Masters Edition would be to unbox one and keep the other one boxed. And that meant that the things inside the box, I would want to take out of the box and do something with them. And there's a part of me that's okay not doing that. There's a part of me okay with just like experiencing the game, and the collector's items can sort of just stay in their pristine condition. And in my possession. Buy a second Master Edition and hoard both of them. That's so funny. I guess I care. I don't know. I think I'm gonna download the game tomorrow. I think I'm gonna shell out another $60. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I've decided. I can sleep on it. But I think that I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep it boxed. I have the game. I don't have the Switch though. The fucking Switch, Amazon failed me. Yeah, I have some money saved up. It's not, well, I don't, here, let me check how much money I have. Wait a minute. This would be easier on my phone. Whatever. I don't even need to check right now. I know that I have some saved up. Whatever. I don't know why I look so good tonight. I'm wearing no makeup whatsoever. I think it's just the dim lighting. I think my face is actually like, I don't know why, but in this lighting I look good. I don't know why. I think I have a pimple right here. Yeah, I do. Shit. I'm gonna do a skincare routine before I go to bed tonight. What time tomorrow? Whenever I get my Switch. I don't know when. And hopefully Amazon doesn't fuck me over. Like, hopefully I actually get it tomorrow. Then I have to wait ages for the download. I don't mind that so much. That's almost like a build-up. I remember downloading Wind Waker HD and it was really exciting. I feel like I don't mind buying it digitally and just keeping it as a collector's. I think I'm gonna do it. I think I've finally decided. I think I'm getting the digital version for Switch. And if I need to later, if I care to, I'll fucking homebrew my Wii U and pirate the fastest version or whatever. Oops, can I say that? Do I have too many eyes on me? Everyone else is doing it. And how am I gonna get the European version in North America anyway? I don't know how much Nintendo cares. Like, I don't know how much they care. And I'm gonna buy the game twice over anyway, right? Do they really care if I homebrew my Wii U and like get a European version that I wouldn't be able to get otherwise, kind of? Do they care? I don't even know if I'm gonna do it. But down the road, I might do that at some point, maybe. If I want to run it on the Wii U at some point, which is faster. So. Anyway. I will stream myself downloading it. Oh, you know I'll stream that. You know. You absolutely know. So, I am sorry we don't get the sick unboxing of the Master Edition. Because I think we'll have the unboxing of the Switch at least, and the Amiibo. Yeah, I'll unbox it on stream, and I'll get it working, and I'll like start the download for the game. I think that's the right thing for me to do. And maybe I'll show off the box and say that it meant too much to me. I couldn't bring myself to unbox it. It feels like this special thing, and I don't want to like taint it or something. I don't know. That's just like this feeling that I have. So, alright. I think that's what I decided to do. Hopefully that doesn't annoy people or like make people upset. Or like, I don't know. Should I care? Should I care? I think I decided to not open Master Edition. Kind of keep it safely tucked away. Download the digital version of the game tomorrow when I get my Switch, and then play the digital version. I think that's my plan. I'm not gonna play it on Wii U right away. And like, yeah, if my stream does get big again, and like I start getting a lot of support again, I will not fucking like take for granted the fact that I had support during the dark times in which I was like a fucking wreck. And I didn't have anything that interesting to stream, and I was just being incredibly awkward, and it was like hard to watch. During those times, I still had people who supported me, and I'm really thankful for that. I am. I don't know if I'll remember everyone's names, though. Like, some people stick out a lot more to me. Some people, I don't know, kind of like some of the Discord regulars and stuff. I start to get to know people a little bit better, but Um, but I don't know. Yeah, thank you for the support during the during what has been the hardest time of my life, which I feel like I'm finally kind of getting over. And shooting for the stars. Anyone can join the Discord, but there is a sort of like permission system to let people into like the deeper parts of the castle. So there is like a interesting sort of mechanic going on there, or like it's like a system or a structure. Um, oh yeah, when the webcam is dark, you can kind of see like a echo effect from my webcam. It's like the webcam's not great at handling like dim edges or something. I don't know. It doesn't like delete the edge of my hand, so you can kind of see like this sort of trail behind it. Yeah. GG, golly, oh my. I was doing fine once upon a time, till my brain left and it didn't say bye. Don't look at me wrong. I'm giving you a timeout, Mark Rutsu, who's not the actual Mark. Fucking someone taking the name because they think it's cool. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go. I made my decision. And I don't know. I hope no one's like weirded out by my crazy logic of like, protect the rare game and like play the digital version, because I would kind of prefer the digital version if it does save a tiny bit of time, even though it's like not the fastest version of the game anyway, and I'm kind of committing to like playing on a language that's slower anyway. So yeah, if that's hard to comprehend, I don't blame you. I have my own fucking like twisted set of logic and like reasoning to like kind of get to this decision, but I got there. Alright, yeah, this stream, it was pretty decent actually. When I'm like conflicted and I need to like work out something like that, I think that was like, I don't know. Alright. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm going to sleep, or I'll try to. And I think streaming now and like confronting this dilemma and trying to work it out, I think that was actually really beneficial, because I had nothing to do and I was trying to kill time so that I could sleep and wake up, and then before I knew it, my Switch would be here, because I don't know what time it's coming tomorrow. It might come later in the day. Maybe Amazon has it completely wrong and it's gonna be like delayed till Monday or something, you know? So I don't know what the situation is, but it seems like getting a lot of sleep and sleeping in kind of long and not waking up too early, that seemed like something I wanted to do, so that I could like be kind of early in my day when I get the game, which would allow me to have more energy to stream it for longer hours. So yeah, tomorrow. It's like an Amazon tracking number. I don't even think you can like look up what's going on. I don't know, it's stupid, whatever. Alright, thank you for watching. The real adventure, hopefully, starts tomorrow. And I hope to see you in the stream. And let's have a good time. Alright, peace out. Thank you.